What's going on, driver? Man, look here, man. When you in your big truck and you see your other truck over there on the side of the road, something ain't right, man. When you out here in the woods, man. When you out here, you see nobody, and hey, something ain't right, man. But your boy been down for a week, man. Well, ain't not a week quite yet, but I broke down on Tuesday. I got a lot of oil leaking. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. We gonna figure that out. Y'all seen the video I posted a while back when I had them little leaks in my engine. So hopefully it's something minor. I know it's something kind of major, but it might be something like minor major. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. I don't think it's a whole engine need to get replaced or nothing like that. It might just be something, some seals or something like that, or a hose that's broke, or it might be something regular. And I need to get an oil change too. So I'm hoping that something happened with one of my oil filters or something like that. But we will see. We will see. I want to say this is my fault because I was going to get an oil change when I went to Key West. Didn't do that. And there's some other stuff I said I was going to get my open on the leaks checked out. And I didn't put my truck in the shop. So now this has happened. I'm like, damn, I wonder if I'd have put my truck in the shop. Could I avoided this? But like an older guy told me one time, he said, man, you always trying to fix on your truck and trying to prevent. He said, you can't prevent stuff from happening. Sometimes you got to let something break all the way. So now you know it's really broke, so you know what to fix. When you're trying to fix stuff and you really don't know what's going on, sometimes you just throwing money into the wind. So hopefully we're going to really figure it out, get it fixed. And this helps me because I'm such a worker. I like working. When my truck is down and in the shop, now I can just enjoy it and do whatever I want to do and not think about the load board and, oh man, I could have been running that. I missed that on this money this week because my truck's sitting in the yard in good health, everything in good condition. I'm thinking like, damn, I could be making money. I'm being lazy right now. But you have to take some time off. And I got other stuff going on. So it's the other stuff I need to tend to around the house anyway. But right now, what I'm about to do is call me a wrecker, and we finna get this thing towed to the Dothan and Freightliner in Dothan and get that done. Some things I'm kind of mad about with how they went with Schneider. Cause I've been here. Today is Saturday. I've been here since Tuesday. I could have got my truck and trailer towed to Dothan, got my truck fixed, and still delivered this load. Cause the load don't deliver until Saturday. This morning. I could have did that. Saying that Freightliner would have had the parts or whatever, and they could have fixed it in 4 days or whatever. But it wasn't really a lot of communication on this load. I had my homeboy, one of my partners stayed at my house last night. He had a load coming to Mariana. He could have picked this load up and took it to Albany, and it would have took him back to the house because he stayed in Atlanta. We could have went right back home with it, but we couldn't find a load on the board. So I found this out yesterday. If an owner-operator picks up your relay, you don't have to pay a relay fee. That's what the guy told me. The Snyder guy told me. If a company driver picks it up, I got to pay the relay fee. So I'm feeling like, okay, y'all didn't put the load on the board because y'all wanted one of y'all company drivers to come get it. But my homeboy could have actually got the load. My homeboy could have got the load, and I went out and had to pay the relay fee. Other thing about this is, I try to get, because I stay in the middle of nowhere. Y'all see how this look out here. I'm 2 miles away from my house. Y'all see how this look. I tried to get the driver's phone number that's coming to pick this load up. I'm trying to do my part, man. They're trying to make this oh, damn, a little white mouth. Get that off there. Where my bliss stick at? But I try to get the driver phone number, so put this right here, so we can coordinate what time we need to pick up, or we can meet up or whatever, and so he wouldn't be lost. Here we go. Last night my homeboy done came in time. We don't want to go watch the game, and when I'm coming back from the game, Snyder called me, and they looking like, hey, the driver trying to find you. whatever. I'm like, see, here it is. I knew, and like I'm stay like 30 minutes away from town. I'm like, see, if I could got his phone number earlier, I could have talked to this dude and we could have coordinated everything. But they wouldn't give me the phone number. I'm like, why you won't give another grown man that work with the same company each other phone number when we in the middle of nowhere? That communication is key. So I was hot about that. And I told him, look, here go my phone number, tell him to call me. I asked him, I said, did they give you a message to call me? He said, nah, they ain't tell me nothing. So he ain't have my number either. I ain't have his number, he ain't have my number, but we supposed to meet up. All right, come on, man. Why we can't talk to each other? Like, why you see like y'all like a controlling relationship? Like, you know what I'm saying? That like why we can't talk to each other? Why I gotta talk through you to talk to him? Like, let us just talk. But so I was mad about that now. Cause dude, he was out here and he was like, he from Miami. Dude, like, man, look here, man. I don't know. He said, I know there's a lot of Klan people up in this area, man. He was like, I went finna park on no dirt roads. He was like, you know what? He said, I was down there, I pulled over, and the dude pulled up behind me. He said, I ain't know what that dude. He said, I turned the damn truck on, got down, hit the lights, and pulled off. He said, when I pulled off, I looked back, I seen dude over there peeing. So, but he was shook, though, because he like somebody pulling up behind him in the truck. And he like, he don't know. So he said he just went to the pilot. He said, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna drive these 30 minutes to the pilot. So he at the pilot, I'm at Before Brady's. We right there by each other. I'm telling you, you can walk from the pilot to Before Brady's. But, real talk, my homeboy should have got this load. This dude shouldn't even had to come over here to get this load. My homeboy should have got this load because my homeboy was at my house with no load. But and just say if my homeboy didn't get the load. If I could have got his phone number, I could have called Buddy and we could have coordinated everything. And he could have got the load last night. He would have already been in Albany right now. Now he got to start his clock today and drive over there and sit and wait to get unloaded, burn up his clock. If he'd have got the load last night, he would have already been there, did his 10-hour reset. Now he ready to go with a full clock. It's like, that's the kind of stuff, like, I know numbers and business, and I try to do stuff the right way. And it's like they were holding me back from doing things the way they need to be done. So I'm kind of a little upset with that right now. I'm already kind of hot that I got to spend this $3-4 grand that Freightliner finna hit me for. You know, Freightliner, if you come in there on the record, they gonna hit you. You can believe that. They gonna hit you. But look, man, I'm about to drive this truck to the house. Had a record come get me. And we gonna figure this thing out, man. I'll holler at y'all.